All right, welcome finally to Destro Session 8. We've got a couple new people here, Sybercid and Zach. Go ahead and say hi.
Hello. Hello.
Unfortunately, Peter and Valentine,
So we're section 8 now.
what? No? Okay.
You said welcome to Destro section 8.
Session 8. Is it not Session 8? I'm pretty sure
You
it's
said
Session 8.
section.
Oh, session. Whatever. So yeah, welcome to Destro Session 8. God, now you're throwing me off. Peter and Valentine had to go for real life reasons, and yeah, I don't blame them. And we're just gonna move on. You got a couple new people, and I'm excited to be playing with them. But yeah, we've been on a bit of hiatus, but we are back and ready for action. Sendo, take it away. Well, wait. God, it's been so long. Don't we usually do like an update thing? I'm so confused. It's been so long. Alright, well, has anything interesting happened? What we usually do, guys, is we just do a little update thing, because usually we do it weekly, so we go over what happened every week, and, like, if there's any news or anything interesting. So, yeah.
Basically filler, but I think we could skip it this time since we all been wanting to play so bad.
Good point. Alright. Yeah, Sendo, take it away then.
Are we bothering with some sort of story about how they get removed
Sendo.
from the
It's-
game?
It's all Sendo.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you guys are in this town called Griffin Shore. There is
Gryffindor?
excitement in the air as if I
I'm
had
sorry,
a
I had to.
So this is Griffin Shore, a place known for raising griffins. That's also a dock port area. Shore. God damn it.
I think I'm gonna give up this adventuring thing and raise griffins. How profitable is it? Everybody I know now is when people are dying and dropping left and right.
Continue.
So there's excitement in the air. There's a tournament going on. Promise of great wealth and prosperity.
A
Crunk.
lord title or something.
What?
You said you'd get a lord title if you
Oh,
won
yeah.
this
Title
thingamajig.
But Crunk, our only surviving original character, joined up with a gladiator called Tenzai Uzi. Is that right? Yeah, Tenzai Uzi. Such a weird name. Who has gone 87 victories in the arena without losing. So people are whispering that he's a surefire victor of this tournament. And meanwhile, there's a strange dwarf and a cloaked figure in the bar. I want to know what you guys are doing.
I'm looking over at that strange dwarf to see if I can recognize him as I remember. Is this the same
You're
tavern
asleep.
we all met in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just glance over that dwarf and see if he's the last
Oh.
dwarf that I had a conversation with.
It's a bigger tavern than the one in the beginning. You guys are kind of better off than you were.
Um,
Some of us, that is.
all right, let me figure out where I'm at here.
You're in bed.
I put you in your room.
No, thanks.
God, I'm trying to understand these character sheets again.
Yeah, a lot has changed with Roll20.
Yeah. It's interesting.
That's what happens when you're gone for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can't get the zoom to work on my Roll20. Wow.
Hold alt.
Hold Alt. Oh yeah, that does work, doesn't it? It does. Cool. I will remember that.
Oh, yeah, thanks. That's much better.
It's not perfect, but it helps.
Yeah.
It's better my thing just disappears every time I try to use the drop down. Oh well.
And so let's start with the dwarf. What are you doing? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I guess I'm just drinking at the bar right now.
Is he with the sound
Okay.
effects?
With a straw. You gotta
Yeah.
drink that ale with a straw. That's perfect.
Oh, sorry. Actually, this is a funny story. It's the beard, man. I had to quit drinking like out of glasses normally because it gets on there and it drips down. It gets sticky. It's the most disgusting thing ever. So I drink out of straws. It's funny.
I've never had that issue.
Yeah, I never thought about it until it started happening.
Okay, then cloak figure. You're currently sitting alone in a table.
Ruining my cropping.
Yeah. Oh, nope. Yeah, I'm actually sitting, and I have, a piece of parchment out, and I'm writing my to-do list. So,
Okay. It's pretty late. Most of the guests have gone to bed. And we lost his camera.
No, he's back. It's good. And now it's auto-zooming to his face.
yeah.
Technical difficulties of the first return.
Yes. God, remember the technical difficulties on session 1? Oh god. Alright, continue. Bad memories.
So yeah, it's pretty quiet in the tavern. The staff is mostly cleaning up, getting ready to close. The bar area, anyways.
That's when you ordered 2 drinks before cut-off
Before it
hour.
closes.
That last call for alcohol.
You mean people can't just get drunk and pass out at their tables? What kind of establishment is this?
It's a much higher up
Oh,
establishment. If you fell asleep at your table, you'd probably be thrown out the back door.
okay. That's where the kidney thieves are. Don't want that to happen. Okay. I better get a room then, since it's late.
All right. Yeah, you could get a simple room for. I think it's. 1 second. For 7 gold.
7? Jeez.
I mean, gold, holy crap.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a cheaper place down the street. I
Yeah.
think it's like 10 silver there.
You sleep in the stables. I think I might have done that before.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the room. I don't want to go outside. Like I said, the kidney thieves are out there waiting to steal my organs. So I'll go ahead and pay the 7 gold and head to my room.
All right.
If you're not that drunk, you probably won't get your kidney.
They're persistent. Magic user kidneys sell for a premium.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably like albino parts, I guess.
So you get led up to your room, which is right here.
Lead?
Yeah. I'm not going to move a token the entire way, but yeah, a maid comes and shows you to your room.
I eye her up suspiciously.
You what?
Eye her up suspiciously.
Eye her up. Okay.
Yeah.
He's seen it. She's odd.
Yes, it's odd.
She's in
I'm
his
not
room.
used to these fancy establishments, so
Well, you just paid a premium for a room. You're going to get a premium experience.
okay. I'll let you go back.
I kind of glance around, seeing that there's no one else in the tavern, and I pay out my bill as well, and I'll get a room.
So the innkeep tells you he's out of single rooms. The last one was just
Oh,
bought by some shady guy.
Too slow.
well, fine. And then I leave, and I'll go to the other end.
He says that you could get a double room for 10 gold.
No, that's a bit rich for my blood. I'll leave.
Okay. So you'll be non-existent for the next part.
You must.
So do
pay
you
to
do
be
anything in
introduced.
your room before you go to sleep, Cyber?
Yeah, I go ahead and push something in front of the door, and like kind of build up a barricade, and then use my bedroll in the corner. And after, I have to inspect all the walls to make sure there's no secret panels or anything as well.
Okay,
You know, normal bedtime activities.
of course.
Okay.
And
Man,
when you finally go to bed and lay down in that bed, it is the most miraculous sleep you've ever had. I mean, it's like you put a levitation spell on yourself and you're floating kind of feeling. They obviously put a lot of work into their beds. And I just rolled a 27. So. So the night goes on uneventfully until in the morning when you hear a scream.
Oh God. Remember, I passed
like
out
a
from.
Was
blood-
it?
blood curdling scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 6 a.m. Somebody just screamed on the top of their lungs.
Male or female?
A female.
That's what I was about to ask.
So, do I need to
What
roll
language? Were they
fortitude or
screaming
something?
any words or just a scream?
What?
Were they
Jesus?
screaming any?
Oh, I was saying, do I need to roll fortitude or anything? Because I passed out from Emperor's Sake. So.
That's true.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, give me
Wait.
give me a roll, killer.
All right. Just Constitution.
Wait.
Yeah, I know.
we
Israel.
didn't
Israel's
recap
starting
where
to
we
put
left
the.
off.
Israel's starting to put the things together now, isn't he?
I'm not remembering what the last session was, and we didn't do our normal recap. Normally, we kind of recap what we did.
Oh yeah. Well, nobody
Yeah,
remembered.
that is true. Yeah, it has been so
Yeah, I don't
long.
even remember. So we sat at a table together. I met
Yeah,
you,
you
right?
sat at a table,
Yeah.
all of you, with the
And
gladiator.
then we drank Emperor Sake. I drank one, didn't I?
Yeah, you drank one
Yeah,
and then
uh,
pushed the second
yeah,
one to me, or something like that. Or I know I
Yeah,
downed
and
one
then-
perfectly
and then
fine.
That
Passed out.
pansy couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Just conked out, man. So, yeah, some
Then the
people-
rest of the night was kind of a haze as you
Getting
guys were
over liquor.
drinking, and you were taken to your room afterwards.
No,
which that
was
Louis
nice.
guy
I like this
Wait
place.
for.
They're pretty nice. Oh yeah, I remember I got them to pay for it, didn't I?
So, Beavis, you wake up, no problem. Your head's clear.
Okay.
But you did just hear a scream
Yeah.
outside.
I'm gonna unfortify my door so I can actually get out. So
I'm gonna book out to see what that is. So can you give me control?
You don't have control of your character.
1 second. I need to change.
Are
No, I
you
don't.
on the pointer area?
I've been question mark
Oh, no.
the whole time. So
Yeah, I don't know which one you are.
I'm changing it
Because when
now.
I select control by,
It's changed.
I think he's the one next to me.
Yeah.
there's no colors. Okay, so you changed it.
Yes. It's been revealed. I'm not revealing stats or anything yet, but the name's revealed. Alright.
Okay, you should be able to control.
So I book it.
Whoa.
Is it all the way over here, or
You
is
got
it?
Ah, it's like right here.
Oh, okay. Well, then I book it over to here. Look.
There's a maid standing in a doorway, kind of like freaked out.
Tensei moves up beside the female.
All right.
And
When you look into the room, you see Mordecai, practically ripped to pieces.
well,
Like there's bits of pieces on the desk and on the bed.
okay. I was about to go up to the body and just put my hand on it, but I guess I don't know where to put my hand.
Probably not.
Tensei looks over to the maid and says, "Are you okay, my lady?"
She looks at you and she's like, "What? What the hell is going on?" She has no idea what to make of this situation.
Tensei shrugs his shoulders, like, just, no.
There is a card where his head used to be.
All right, Tensei.
Used to be.
Used to be.
Tensei grabs the card then.
You don't recognize it. It looks like some old shady tarot card. It reads death.
I guess, actually, I guess, yeah, I'd take it over to, Krunk's room. Or go over to Krunk's room. And knock on the door.
And Crunk, I'm pretty sure you'd be awake after a scream like that.
I've been after I heard the scream, a blood curdling scream. I jump up and I get my stuff on as quickly as I possibly can. I'm gonna need that if something crazy is going on and I have to go jack somebody up in a swamp again or something. And then, so 1 minute, I'm doing something. So I'm finishing getting my gear on before answering the door or anything.
Tensei just starts
I don't know how long that takes.
Tensei starts talking in, like, a very low monotone, voice and says, there's something we might need to talk about. It's not good news. Nothing's bad right now. Well, maybe bad. Well, just, can I talk to you for a second?
Meanwhile, you're holding a blood-covered card.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah. As I put the last bit of my equipment on and grab my warhammer, and I come over here and open the door. And so what's going on? I heard like the scream. I don't know. I'm ready to rumble if somebody's what's going on? I don't know.
Well, your friend, the demon thing, whatever, yeah, his name, forget, more something, yeah. He's not really there. Well, he's there, but he's like everywhere. Your friend's kind of he's dead. And I hand
He's
the
dead?
card over to Krunk.
Wait, what are you handing me?
I'm handing you the card that.
What do
The
I
tarot
see?
card. It says death,
What? I look at it.
and it's covered in blood.
I don't want that. No,
It-
don't take it. I don't want a death card, a bloody death card. You nuts? Where did you find that?
Well, the thing is it maybe like on his head if his head was kind of still there. It's not looking good.
He doesn't have a head.
Well, there's
Let's
there's a
go.
head, but it's just not where head's supposed to be. It's do you just want to go look?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. You have
Alright.
your weapons and everything?
Um, do I? Probably not,
Right.
right?
You might need those.
Oh well,
If somebody just
I probably would have grabbed my
if
swords,
someone
but I
just
wouldn't have
removed
got
his
my
head,
equipment.
they may want to remove more heads. They're not getting mine.
Yeah. All right.
So
All right. I say
I suggest you get.
good point. Around the corner, Mordecai, Mort, whatever. Yeah. His room's over there. I'm gonna get my equipment on. Yeah. And I go do that.
All right. Cyber, there's a lot of commotion
I'm gonna
outside.
be moving around up here.
And I assume I'm done unbarricading my door at this point.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
Might have been a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my door and just kind of like peek out and look, left and right.
To the left, you see a one of the royal guards is standing, looking around, with a real pale complexion.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and slink up and ask him. What's going on? Is everything okay?
He looks at you and kind of shakes his head and says, "Do you know anything about this? Where were you last night?"
What time last night?
He kind of lets out a sigh. "I don't know.
Well,
It's not exactly dry."
let's see. I was in the bar drinking, and then I came to my room and went to bed. The maid escorted me to my room.
And you didn't hear anything?
Not until I heard a scream just a while ago, and the clunking of armor and other oddities.
Barber.
Armor.
Oh, armor. He kind of thinks for a second. He's like, "Oh. Well, there's nothing to see here that you actually want to see. So move along."
Well, is there any way I may be of assistance? You still haven't said what's going on exactly. I take from your tone and your question of me something interesting happened.
He kind of raises an eyebrow. "Interesting. One of the guests got ripped to shreds last night. Is that interesting to you?"
How would you describe it?
"Disgusting."
So, do you know what? So you're looking for a person who would rip them to shreds? I'd assume if it was a person, he might be stabbed or, beaten. But rip to shreds sounds more like an animal attack.
He kind of pauses for a second. Says, "There's no animal that could do that without leaving signs outside of the room."
Were his organs intact?
He kind of pauses and he's like, "Not really."
Well, I can offer my services to take a look. I might be able to identify what exactly happened to him, but I can't do it from a brief description of disgusting.
He kind of nods. He's like, "Fine. Are you some kind of mage?"
I kind of take like a small step back. What makes you say that?
"Well, there's only two types of people that wear dark robes in broad daylight. The shady individuals like thieves or mages. I assume since you're staying at a nice place like this, you would be of the latter."
You have a very astute observation. Yes, you could say I'm a mage.
He kind of nods and he's like, "Sure, this way," and just kind of leads you up.
Okay, well, I go into the room and see what all the commotion is.
There's like bits of flesh hanging off a small chandelier on the ceiling. It's pretty gross. It almost looks like he exploded from the inside.
Ah. Well, that doesn't really answer anything. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of pull out a metal rod or like like a metal spike, and I'm just gonna kind of poke the bits a little bit and make it look like I'm doing something official.
Okay. So, Crunk, what are you doing?
Well, hold on. I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. Sorry, I was kind of scanning my background. It's been so long since our break, making sure I'm.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Don't worry.
How I created Crunk. Okay, Crunk. Well, I have been traveling around this corner towards Mordecai's room ever since.
Tensei.
I had last seen Uzi, so I guess I make it here. What do I see a guard? I guess. Hey,
You probably
I
arrived.
guess I can see this guy. I recognize him as a guard. He looks like he's in a uniform.
Yeah, he's one of the royal guards.
What's going on? I heard a scream. Like someone was murdered. I heard someone lost their head or something.
He looks at you really suspicious, like.
Is my friend in there? Is Mordecai in there? Is he in his room?
He kind of puts up his hand and says, "Who's Mordecai? Slow down. Tell me from the beginning." You said you heard a scream?
Blood-curdling scream awoke me.
And you know there's a murder. How?
Uzi came to my door. Uzi said he went to see Mordecai this morning and had he lost his head. He said it was a gruesome scene or something.
You're not helping your case. This guy, he's like
What?
staring at you all suspicious. Uzi.
Am I saying the right name?
Wait.
What Tensei Uzi?
Do I hear that
that's
from
right.
inside the room too?
Yeah, you kind of hear this arguing back and forth.
I'm just gonna. While he's arguing, I'm just gonna slowly poke my head out the door and peek to see who's talking.
All right, you want to describe what your character looks like, Crunk?
Oh yeah, all right. So like I
Forgot.
yeah, I've got like pale skin. He's like kind of stocky, muscular guy. I'm human, you can tell obviously, but he's got like a
Strange
crazy,
beard.
like beard with like with some like ornate like Doran beads and stuff in him, with like coming down the side like in braids with beads off of them, like and I've got like a warhammer with me ready in hand, and there's like a medallion around my neck with like a symbol on it. And,
You're wearing the Odin medallion?
Odin medallion?
Yeah, the medallion you got off the ogre zombie.
No, I didn't get any medallion. I don't have any ogre. That must have been somebody else that got that. No, this is just from my item creation. Like you get your item from the
okay.
Like
because
your background. This is all I'm talking about.
No, he's talking about the amulet that you went into the swamp to get.
It's got a dwarven symbol on it. I don't want
for
to
a second,
say
I
what
thought
it
you were
is
wearing
because
the amulet that when you put in fire opens up a visual portal.
I left that in the mage's place when we went to see him. Remember, I told you that I didn't want it anymore.
Okay.
Nobody would help me with it, and then that mage guy said something about it, and then I just left it there. I didn't even take it with me, and then the place was gone. So I don't know where that thing is. But no, this is it has like a symbol on it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because some of these guys might not recognize it depending on their background and stuff. But I guess like with it's like a certain language or whatever, you would know what it is.
Okay.
So, do you have any weapons? Like no, like do you have a weapon slung at your side or on your back or anything?
Yeah, I just said I have a warhammer like in my hand, ready. After I heard that scream, I got ready. I'm like geared up, man. I'm like wearing. Let me tell you exactly what I'm wearing. Whew, I'm not used to where all the tabs are. I haven't been in here in a while. I'm wearing chainmail and I have a shield.
Okay. While my head, just portion of my head's poked out. Did you say Tensai Uzi?
Ah, yes, yes.
I kind of give the stranger a look up and down. And, excuse me, guard, to the guard that's standing, in front of him.
He turns and looks at you. Yes?
I think you might be able to rule out this gentleman and the esteemed Tensai Uzi from any wrongdoing in this situation.
He looks at you and he's like, are you sure?
Well, look at our strange friend there. The weapon he's procuring is a hammer. As you can see from the body in the room, if he smashed the body, it would not, be in chunks all over the place. It would have several bruisings, maybe a limb or two might come off, but this type of damage would necessitate from a hammer. And from what I understand of Tensai Uzi...
Wait, you're talking about me?
Yes, of course I'm talking about
It
you.
might have something to do with this?
Well, you did kind
Standing
of
around
allude
here
to that.
talking about, we're talking about somebody just got killed and we're just standing here talking. Somebody's here. We need to find who. Somebody or something could be here. If something, we need to look.
Well,
have you guys scanned the princess guards?
Princess guards? What?
The premises. Have you?
Premises. Or premises.
Oh.
Whatever.
Have you looked around? Is there a bloody murder? Is there somebody with a bloody weapon in their hand running around hiding here? There could
We
be
have
more
all the
dead people.
entrances covered.
Have you checked the rooms? Is everybody else okay?
He shakes his head. He's obviously annoyed that you're telling him what to do.
But I tell you what, while the guards here are assisting, why don't you knock on the doors and check to make sure everyone's okay, and that way we can ensure that no one else has been murdered.
Is there a door here to my left?
Yeah.
Let's check this room. And then I gotta open the door.
It's empty. As you look around, this place is like immaculate. There's no like droplets of blood anywhere. Place is clean except for inside this room.
Let me know when
Haven't seen
I'm
inside the room.
done, by the way. Getting ready.
Yeah, you would have been done like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I would have came over here then.
Oh, you could be around there by then.
And as I come around, does the guard notice me?
Yeah.
Tensai puts his hands up and he's like, "Sir, I was the first one. Well, other than the girl, the maid, I was the other."
He walks up to you real fast, and he has this kind of like ferocious look on his face, and he reaches into his shirt and pulls out a parchment, and he's like, "Can I have your autograph?"